Alright, happy Friday. I'm not really on screen today. If you're here, thank you for joining. If you come in late, thank you for joining. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for joining. I am Dora of Dora's Door Design. And I am going to make a spring welcome wreath. Trying to see how do I get a little bit more of the project in the screen. Anyway. So, I did start while I was waiting. Really don't know why my ring light is not working, but I shall not worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's a little dark, but hopefully you can see pretty good. Anyway, this is some beautiful mesh. Sage green, white, and purple. And I'm making some ruffles. I'm gonna make a thin wreath tonight. Something that can go between a storm door. A lot of my friends and family in Detroit, Michigan area have storm doors. A few people in Florida also have storm doors. Many don't, but so I like to make some of the pancake wreaths because they're thin enough to go between the storm door and the main door. So that's what I'm working on today. So, how's everybody's Friday? I think I asked that already. Today is not my regular Friday to go live, so and I didn't make any grand announcements. At least I thought I had put a post out, but I didn't see it, so I did a last minute post today to say I was going live. I was supposed to go live last Friday, but I had a craft, well, they called it a spring market, but for me it was like a craft show. It was my first experience. And so with all of the things I was trying to get done for that, and the fact that I had just gotten back from saying my final goodbyes to my last aunt that Wednesday, so I just opted not to push myself. It was a hard week, so I gave myself a little grace and said no, I would do it this week. Still honoring my commitment to do a wreath online once a month. So that's the important part. That's the important part. So I'm just scrunching the mesh up the middle as best I can. I hate doing it. I won't say I hate doing them, but some people do them so well, and I feel like I'm struggling sometimes when I do it, but it's really okay. It's not it's the end result that matters. Everybody does things a little different. One, because Rose, I see I got a message, but it didn't come on Facebook. It came on something else. It didn't come on live. It went in the hub. So I don't know if you're actually watching, because I don't see a message on the Facebook Live. Let me see if I refresh. See what happens. Nope. So I can't see your message until I get off, Rose, if you're watching. And if you're watching, thank you. But anyway, I did, you know, when I first started going live on Facebook, I was not comfortable doing it. And, but I kept doing it until I'm still a little nervous when I first get on. Getting better. So when I did my craft show, I was excited and nervous, and but it was fun. I had a good time. My friends came. One helped me set up, and another one came later and helped us tear down. And so it was just a good experience. It was in an apartment complex, and it was only a few vendors. But everybody was friendly. One lady, well, the host and one of the vendors I had met before. So that was good. I didn't feel like I was the odd person out, being the newest one of the group. So that was fun. Got to experience some vegan food. Lady, one of the vendors had vegan soul food. And I have always said I did not like mushrooms. And she had fried mushrooms and fried butternut squash. So it was like having chicken tenders and french fries. It was the vegan version of that. So it was really tasty. I was quite surprised. Quite surprised. I ate almost all of it until I got full anyway. But anyway, it was a nice event. Not a whole lot of traffic, but we did have traffic because it was in the clubhouse of the apartment complex. And so people were coming through, going to the pool, going to the play pool in the game room, I guess they would call it, or into the exercise room. So it was nice. It was nice. I got a lot of people, several people looking at my things, which would have never seen them before, you know. Got a lot of oohs and ahs. That made me feel good. A couple people said they liked a couple of the wreaths and that, you know, they would reach out. They realized I could take custom orders, so that was good. I had a few people sign up for my email list, so that was good. So it was just a nice experience all around. All around. I think this mesh is so pretty. I love these colors. Nice spring colors. I actually thought about using this mesh for Easter wreath, and I still may do it. I got a little bit left. I might be able to get away with making 2 out of this roll. We shall see. But I'm only going to work on this one tonight. Yeah. Just this one tonight. All of the materials that I'm using, except for this green and white stripe, came in a supply box. I chose to add the green and white because of the green and white in the mesh. I will be doing another, they call them spring markets because they're kind of small. They're really not craft shows. Everybody doesn't do crafts. The vendor host, she does candles. There was one vendor who did not donuts, buns, cinnamon buns. And then of course, as I said, there was a lady that did vegan soul food. There was another guy, he had some kind of toy. I really didn't talk to him very much. I did visit his table. I tried to visit everybody's table. And the kids were fascinated with it, and that's why I know it was kind of a toy, because they wanted to play with them. But I can't describe what they were or what they looked like. But they were cute though. They were cute, but they were definitely for the younger generation. Let's see, there was another lady, the lady that I met at another event. She has cards, and she made jeweled key rings and bookmarks and things, things like that. They're really pretty. I bought a couple of things when I met her the first time at another event. Anyway. So I am just going to keep on working on this wreath. I cut the mesh at 20 inches. The ribbon tails I cut at, I think 12. I was toying between 12 and 13, but I think I wound up with 12. I don't like them to be too long. I want them to be seen, but I don't want them to hang over the edge of the mesh too far. So, bottom row is done. Bottom row is done. I really like this mesh though. Really, really. And every time I do really pretty mesh like this, I think of a friend of mine who asked why we always cover the mesh when it's so pretty. But the ribbon just adds to it, so I try not to, cover it too much, but because I like to see the mesh, especially this type of mesh, where it has stripes or designs on it. If it's a solid color, I don't worry too much about it, but kind of like to see the border of it. And this is actually called, well, it's kind of a border stripe, but it's a border multi-stripe because it has, you know, the stripes all the way through it. I'll show you the sign, because the sign and the floral ribbon were designed to complement each other. And I think they did a good job. Let's start on the second row. Again, this is a pancake style wreath. It's going to be very thin so that it will fit between a storm door without any problem. Because there's only maybe about 4 inches between a storm door and the front door or back door, depending on which one you have. But sometimes I make my bows too big, so I'm gonna try not to make a really big bow today, because then they get smashed in the door. But this should be cute. This should be cute. Cute, cute. Nobody talk to. Let me see if this is Rose, this message. It's not letting me open that. I do have another event. I think I started talking about that. Another event. It's going same sort of event. It's going to be in a apartment complex here in Jacksonville, and it's going to be on the 25th of April, which is my birthday. So I opted to do it that day, to do something different, and I will be doing for those who come in person, only in person. If someone comes and makes a purchase at that show, I will be doing a discount for my birthday celebration. So if you're in the area, stop in. Say hello. I know I got this all off. Can't even see what I'm doing off camera. Let me see. Maybe move it this way. Stop in. You know, and if you purchase something, it's not going to be off everything that I'll have. It will be off certain things. But if you come, I'm glad, even if you don't purchase anything, I would be glad to see you. Come say hi, come say happy birthday. Come give me a hug. I like hugs. Yeah, all of that. But I thought it would be kind of fun to do something like that on my birthday. There's always ways to celebrate, right? always a way to celebrate. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate. Looks like I got a couple people on, but no one, I don't have any comments. I don't know if I'm just not seeing them. So if you are talking to me in the comments, forgive me because I cannot see anything. Oh, well, I can see them on the phone. Hi, Shantae. Hey, Margaret. Oh, there's Rose. And I did see my niece earlier. I don't know if she's still on. But I don't know why my iPad nor my computer are showing comments. Maybe I need to refresh. I did refresh my computer, but it's still not showing anything. It says no comments yet. Maybe go out. It's not even letting me go out. Go out. Come back in. Maybe. See if that works. Nope. Go all the way out this time, Theodora. Try again. Because I sure can't see this phone. Because it is literally, you know, too small print. And it's tilted down so the camera can pick up. Okay. It says I have 11 comments, but they're not coming up. What the what? Hide the comments. See all. Why is you doing that to me? Why? Okay, I'm gonna just have to be silly because I can't see. Not that I can't see. They're not showing on my laptop or my iPad at all. I'm gonna try my iPad again. This is a first. I have never not been able to see my comments on all 3 of my devices. So I hope you ladies are having a good, hey Tanya Rusk, Ashley. Okay, now you done gone all the way back. Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. One moment. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we are. Oh, maybe it does on the iPad. It doesn't like being. I just had them. Now they're gone. This is crazy. Okay, I can see that message right now, Rose. But on my iPad, my message don't stay when they do show up. People here were impressed with that. Let's see, wait a minute. Okay, Rose, I see all your messages now. I'll have to respond to them when I get off. Yeah, I did see one of your double swags. I got quite a few compliments on the couple that I took to my thing on Saturday. I will probably make another one between now and the April show. Yeah. So yeah. Hi, Catherine. I finally looked up and was able to see a comment, but it's still not coming through on my laptop. So thank you, ladies, for being here, especially since I didn't put out a notice until today. But I thought if I put it in the stories, it probably would get out faster than actually in the feed. But I did do both. Okay, I still, oh, I forget, I'm behind. I have three different, I'm in 3 different spots on these devices. Everybody's doing something else. So I don't know what y'all seeing. My iPad is behind what I'm doing. Oh shoot, that's not what I needed to do. Everybody's behind, but at me looking at it anyway. I forgot I needed to put my ribbon in here. Shantae, you didn't catch that for me? I forgot to put it in. Too busy worrying about what's on the screen. Not what's going in the mesh. Because I like to be able to talk to y'all, but I can't talk because I don't see the comments. But back to the next show. Wish y'all were in the area. Although I talked to my niece today, she might come. Yay! That would be fun. One of my girlfriends from church is going to help me that day, so that'll be good. I really like these colors. Rose, I think you asked me a question. What is the thing? You know, this is one of the wreath supply boxes. So it's just a welcome spring wreath. And this is the sign that matches the ribbon. So it's just a spring welcome wreath. Cute for Mother's Day, cute for Easter. I really need to, I forget, I'm not in the camera again. I really need to spend some time with grapevines and some florals. I have so many florals that I'm thinking about doing a D-stash. And I actually joined a D-stash group. So when I get ready, I can let them know and maybe get rid of some of that stuff. Hopefully, if not in April, some of it in April, definitely in May. My car accident and my aunt's passing kind of set me back a little bit on my schedule of doing things. But I'm gonna try to get it done sooner than later, as I'm still working to organize my storage unit. Still working on it. And in the next couple weeks, I need to be working on taxes. I'm like, this time just really snuck up on me. But I think I have all my paperwork ready. And I just need to get it done. Get it done. Let's see. Catherine, these materials came together. I get my supplies in a monthly supply box. I don't know what I'm getting until I get it. And the team coordinates everything, which makes it easier for me right now, because I'm kind of on a limited budget. So what's in the box, I can usually make a couple things out of. And they recently have been coordinating. Somebody makes a sign, and then they coordinate the ribbon, or have somebody design the ribbon to match the sign, which is really nice, because there's stuff like that people are not going to be able to find in the stores. So I like that. It's more like a designer touch, and you're not going to be able to find it in the stores. Well, not right now. I'll put it that way. But before I started getting the wreath box, it would depend on what I saw first. Most times I would coordinate things with a sign. You always have a starting point, a focal point. Sometimes it would be the mesh, and then I would find the sign. It just depends, But more often, if I use a sign, I will coordinate the ribbons with the sign. But in this case, the ribbons they chose the ribbons. I did add the green and white, as opposed to, they had this one and this one in the box. But I chose a green and white that I already had because of the green and white stripes in the mesh. So, but yeah, you just take whatever is your focal point and then just match everything around that. I really like this ribbon because everything that is on the sign is in the ribbon. Let me see if I can do this a little different. All the same flowers. So whoever designed it did a really good job. And I don't know if the sign came first or the ribbon. So It's got bumblebees and all of the same flowers, same color, everything. So I like that. I'm trying to wait to see if I, let me stay here, okay? But I opted for the green and white to kind of give it a little bit more lightness. Not sure if that's a term or a word or whatever, but the dark purple seemed to make it dark to me. So I wanted to stay bright. Thanks, Rose, for helping out. Oh, look, wait. One last piece. I think I'm in love with the ribbon. I keep forgetting to put stuff in. So today, I made a pound cake to take to a fellowship tomorrow. And while the cake was in, I did the prep for tonight. And then the cake came out. And while it's cooling, I'm going live. Hanging out with y'all. And I'm so grateful that y'all stopped by for a little while. Even though I was having technical difficulties. It's all part of the learning process. Just keep going. Keep going. Around and pull some of the ribbon out later. I don't know what it is about an hour in, well, close to an hour, because I usually try to just do an hour. My back starts really bothering me. I don't know if it's the height of my table or my chair, but it's a lot of strain on my back when I do these. Anybody else have that problem? Well, I know, Shantae, you stand up. I guess if I had a higher table, I could stand up too, but my long legs, I'd really need a tall table. A tall table. Okay. So all the mesh is in, all the ribbon is in. As you see, I alternated rather, some of the, used the same 2.5, but I alternated 2 of the 1.5 inch, to just give it a little more dimension. Let's see. One of these days I'm gonna have a overhead camera and we'll be able to see everything. One day. Anyway, so that's that. Trying to think where I want to put the, have you? Are you going, Shantae, are you going to go back to doing lives after a while? Or are you just gonna do them offline like you've been doing. I miss you. I miss watching you. I do. Yeah. Hopefully that's not too high. Since I haven't even made the bow, but I'm gonna put it on. I think the sign is so pretty. So pretty. Couple of Christmases. Oh, okay, okay. I know you're still healing and everything, so that would be good. That's a good time. Especially that will be coming up to your busy time too, getting ready for fall. I'm trying to decide the vendor that I'm working with. She was telling me about that there is another show the Saturday before Mother's Day that she was asking me if I wanted to be a part of. I was really trying to space them out, maybe like once a month, not every 2 weeks. But she does something almost every week at these different large apartment complexes and some restaurants. Like, I don't know if y'all have a Moe's. It's similar to Chipotle's, and she has them at Moe's sometimes, and some of them are actually outdoors, I guess in the parking lot. But anyway, she asked me about the one for Mother's Day. So I have to see how my budget is. It's not a whole lot for the fees, but it's tax time. It's coming up on time for me to pay for my LLC annual fees. And they not bad, but some places is only like $30. Mine is like $150. I'm like, Florida ought to be shaming themselves. But anyway, so all of that is coming up next month, so I might not be able to do the show in May. Not the first part of May, maybe a later one. Okay. Oh, it's not tight enough. It's not tight enough. Can't have it jiggling. That won't work. I hate trying to put signs on during the live. I always have issues. But I'm going to try to tighten it. The best I can. Anyway, there we go. Can't have the sign jiggling. That would not be good. I actually forgot to get my bow maker down. So I need to do that. What time is it? Yeah. I might Need to still tighten it on the other side. It's still a little wiggly. All right. Hold, please. Bone maker. Easy bone maker. Woo. Let's knock this out real quick. I think 8 inches should be good. 8 inches for the tail. Try not to make it too big. Too thick. Okay, conversation. Now, decide which ribbons I want to put in here. Shantae, I need to move. Girl. Yes, mine is $38, I think, actually. I always say 150, but I think it's 138 or something like that. Too much. For real, for real. My girlfriend in Atlanta, I think hers is like $30 or $35. I'm like, what happened? I got an idea, but I ain't gonna say. Not gonna say. I guess I'll try this one. I guess it does have some orange flowers in it. I kind of was like, why does this have orange in it? But I guess the sign does have orange in it. Just make it a little contrasting. That's just a little contrast, I guess. Nothing elaborate since it's going in between storm door. This purple is pretty. I guess just a little bit of it in there won't make it too dark. I just didn't want to use it cut that off. I didn't want to use it in the tails. ribbon. Ow. Okay. Eyes tired. I don't know why I get so tired. Maybe because I'm moving fast or something. But I'm so tired when I get done. I enjoy doing them, getting better. I be so tired. This one down, this one up. This one. I think this will be big enough. Yeah. Whew. All right, ladies. We coming to a close. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me, walking this journey with me. Encouraging me along the way. Because all of you, I don't feel like giving up yet. Keep on keeping on. Keep trying something new. Actually looks like a small bow, but it should be fine. I didn't want it to be too big, too thick. Make sure it can fit between the storm door. Between the storm door, let me see. Between my E and my C. Make sure it's centered. Go through the mesh. Go through the mesh. Go through the mesh. All right, ladies. Y'all still there? Of course, it decides on this side to give me a little trouble. And my back is hurting. Maybe move it over a little bit. Maybe it's too much mesh. This point isn't as sharp as the other side because it is really giving me trouble. All right, I was trying not to look. might have to bring the sign down. I think I had it too high. Maybe not. Maybe it's just that I need to fasten that. Can y'all see? Maybe once I fasten it. Pull it too. Yeah, that's a little better. Seemed like there was a gap, but I think it's just because I hadn't tied it around the ring. Tied it around the ring. Okay, that's one side. Second side. Ouch. Anyway. All right, ladies. Almost there. Almost. Appreciate y'all. Hanging tough with the girl. Y'all got special plans for tomorrow? Shantae is diligently working on her apple blossom for the Apple Blossom Festival. Yeah, this sign needs to go over some. But I'll do that offline. I'll realign it. I want you down, you up. Yeah. Okay. Can't really see. I always have to put it on the, oh, done and delivered. I didn't know if you were still working on more. But that was good. That's good. Okay. I know y'all can't see the whole thing, but I think it'll be pretty, but I think I'm gonna look at it on my door and see if I need to move this sign over. Thank you, Shantae. You know what, Rose? I used to do that too, but with all the moving that I have done, I'm not sure where my little plastic needle is, so I probably need to get some more. Thanks, Catherine. I appreciate y'all. All right. Thank you, thank you. Can't say that enough, because y'all could be doing something else. 71. Shantae, you go, girl. I'm going to be like you when I grow up. Doing all the things. And I pray that all 71 get sold. That's an awesome thing. Anyway, thank you, ladies. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for encouraging me to continue to do new things. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.